My allergies.
With Kev Nash.
Oh, Hercules.
DJ Killer Kid.
Mouse.
And Dizzle.
Let me tell you, boys, you can't make that shit up.
Inside. Real deal, straight up.
Are you crazy?
Hottest stories from the world of hip hop.
This is Ludacris.
It's the Big Boss Rick Ross.
What up? It's your boy Young Jeezy. This is 50 Cent.
Sports.
Some of those dunks were the most incredible dunks I've ever seen.
And what's popping in the DYT.
I couldn't make this shit up. I couldn't make this shit up if I tried. I'm sad that I lack the talent to make this shit up.
Here's Kev Nash, DJ Killer Kev, and A Dizzle.
You Can't Make This Up podcast?
Yes,
That
sir.
what this is? Is this
Yes,
okay,
sir.
Okay. I go by the name of Kev Nash. What's your name?
DJ Killer Kid.
Okay, nice to meet you.
Hey, Dizzle.
Nice to meet you. What episode is this?
355.
Sure. Appreciate y'all holding it down last week, man. You know,
POP.
had some business to tend to, man. So appreciate it, man. We're gonna jump into it though, man. Fellas, how was the week?
Dizzle.
Pretty solid. Gearing up to go back to work. Nigga gotta work.
For day two.
Well,
Day two since the baby.
yeah. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. This upcoming week and the following week, I gotta work. So I'm just preparing myself to be tired. I don't know how much work I'm gonna actually get done. I ain't been in the office in weeks, so I know I got 1,001 emails. I don't have a team. They've already shipped my team off to other managers, so I don't know what I'm gonna be doing. Probably, hopefully, chilling. Yeah, but not too much going on this week. Got a DJ gig later on today. Should be some easy money. Played my best game of golf the other day. Nice. I don't know what. Maybe it was the drinks that was flowing or what, man. But shit, I was knocking that motherfucker straight. You know what I'm saying? Didn't have too much of the slice to it. I was knocking it far. Literally my best game of golf. Ready to get back out there again.
Nice. I'm just impressed you know the terms.
Yeah, man. I'm true to this. I ain't playing around, man.
This is out here. No more Jordan 4s on the course. This is out here now.
Yeah. And I actually was on GOAT looking up some new shoes. And I saw some golf shoes. I don't think I'm there yet. I'm gonna still rock out with my Nikes, but it's coming soon. I'm gonna have to get a glove. I'm really in this thing, man.
The guy that I golf with in the golf league got the Jordan golf shoes, and he feel like when he show up, he be like, he be ready.
Dizzle, so you don't check your work email when you off work?
I'm strict about leaving the work for the work days. You know, being work from home, it's easy to, on your off days, check a couple things here and there, send some things off. No. If I'm off, I'm off. And they give us a work cell phone, I don't even bring that bitch away from my computer desk. It stays down there where my laptop is. So yeah, I got a lot of unread emails waiting on me, but they'll be there.
Over or under 500?
Over. Easily.
Yeah. And that's my biggest fear. I do check work emails when I'm not at work. You know what I'm saying? So I'll all right, I'm gonna put them into the important folder, things that I definitely need to take care of as soon as I get back, and the least important, and then the shit that I don't even give a damn about that I'll just simply delete right there on the spot because y'all know how I get.
Yeah.
Dope. Kev, how was your week?
Man, I'm trying to remember when the last time I talked to y'all fellas, man. It's been a while. Obviously
1900 and no, I'm just kidding.
We had a bye week, and then I missed a week, and so
it was before Alabama brawl. So
wow. Shout out to Chairman. I know he got arrested, man, but he's a legend. He is officially my hero. No, man. I could just give y'all a recap of what's been going on. Just went to Indianapolis for the anniversary. Shouts out to the wife, 11 years in. Nice. Officially went to Indianapolis, went to Elmo Steakhouse for dinner, went to a couple bars out there for some some nice drinks and everything like that. And then we went to the summer block party tour with Jodeci, SWV, and Drew Hill. Drew Hill killed it. About 900 members of Drew Hill now. So shouts out to them. It's only like
was Cisco there? Cisco was part of that?
Yeah. Cisco is still in the group. Nokio is still in the group. Jazz is still in the group, and then we got a lot of other people that are now in the group. About 7 other dudes that are in the group, but they killed it. So shouts out to them. SWV was simply the best. For me, I thought they were putting on their audition to do a Vegas residency. That's how good the show was. Like, they need to have their own residency in Vegas, man. They shut it down. Now, my boys, Jodeci. Oh man, I didn't notice. I didn't notice until I got back to work the following week. I was talking to Faith about it because they were also at the Cincinnati Music Festival, and I was like, man, JoJo, he lip synced and he got caught lip syncing, and like the track skipped on him or whatever, and they had like a close up of his face when he was lip syncing, and then he had this look like he got busted or whatever. I was like, well, I can tell you're lip syncing because it just sounds crystal clear. There's no ad libs, there's no breathing and everything like that. So like their performance was not, so great or whatever. But I guess he's still recovering from a stroke. So what I'm saying, that's partially why the reason he's lip syncing and everything like that. But they still out there going state to state, city to city, getting that bag on tour, man. So that was a dope show. Also, did a little shopping while out there. I'll get down, when I go to your city, I got to do some shopping.
Let's see it, man.
I didn't buy any shoes. I wanted to. Trust and believe I wanted to, but they did not have my size. Oh, I'm still mad about that. But, just got back working last week. Same old same. Went to Centerville on Friday night. Shouts out to the godson. Started the senior year of high school football. Was out there for that game. And, here we are back on the pod.
Nice. Good to have you back, brother.
Yes, sir.
As for me, man, it's been really, really busy. Blessed to be busy, but it's been busy. Kids back to school. 2 of the 3 in new schools. My freshman is now in high school, so now I got 2 in the high school and 1 in 2nd grade. So getting them together with hair appointments and last minute this and that and first day of school jitters, but all that went well. I DJ'd Thursday. I did all day. I did a community event for Oak Street Health out in the West Town Shopping Center. Funny story. I show up to the gig. First words was, "You got a generator?" Why would I have a generator? Like, I do not. So fortunately that I knew the owner of the store that was right next to us. I walked over there. I threw around a few names. He finally came out, saw who I was, and looked straight out, got me a stitching cord plugged in, and I was able to rock the event. But that was a hot event all day, 10 to 2, and then went to the Tap House that same day from 6 to 9. So there was an all-day DJing day for me Thursday. Picked up a gig at the Tap House for September. While I was DJing, somebody just walked in like looking for a DJ that would be playing this kind of music, and I found you. So that kind of worked out. And then yesterday, I was down in Cincinnati, Middletown, Liberty Township area. One of the owners of Edible, his daughter was turning 16, and she had a sweet 16 at this dope Airbnb with the pool, jacuzzi, dope inside, pool table, game room, you name it. So she had the full-blown sweet 16 yesterday, so that was really nice. And then getting ready to pick up I got to do a Cousin D, the daycare that him and his family own. I'm doing that block party event next week, so it's just rolling. Weddings coming up in September, but just been busy, man. It's been really busy.
Killer. I saw the video, man. That Airbnb was banging, man. The pool and the whole shebang.
Bro, it was really nice. It was clean. It had 3 or 4 floors. I mean, it was nice, super nice. Cost a pretty penny, but it was nice.
So I want to ask y'all because time is moving. Is there anything y'all want to do before summer is officially over?
Funny you ask. Let me
We
check
got
my list.
what, like 3 weeks, 2 weeks left?
Yes and no, man. Because let's be real, man. Once football kick off, like a lot of shit change. You know what I'm saying? Sundays become like, oh man, well I gotta watch the game first, or especially in my case, I gotta watch Ohio State.
Yeah.
So that's like a Friday and Saturday. That's 4 hours of days just totally gone because you're watching football, man. So yeah, we're down to the wire, man. What y'all got on deck?
I'm down. I just don't have no plans or no ideas, but I'm down for the get up if it's something that we pull the bikes out or hit the golf course up again or something different or whatever.
I don't know if y'all can see this, but I like that. There you go. I like those are like
summer things already on the books.
Yes. I mean, a lot of these things can still be done in the fall, but I do want to do some indoor skydiving. I want to go to the zip lining place. There's one in Columbus and it's one in like Cincinnati. Always down for a good game night. Definitely want to go for a hike up there in Yellow Springs. So just some couple things that I'm trying to get done before, the weather switch up on us.
Yeah.
Oh, so you had a list for real. You made a list.
Hell yeah.
That's what's up. What's the indoor skydiving deal? What's that about?
It's
What's
called
the weight limit?
I'm not sure. I'll send you the link. It's called I Fly. It's in it's by Liberty Town Center down in Cincinnati. So I've seen that 1,000,001 times going on the way to and from Cincinnati, and I want to try it. I mean, I won't do the real skydiving, but I'll do indoor skydiving. You know what I'm saying? It's just a big fan with a net over it. So like, it can't be that scary, right? So yeah.
It's your face is like.
But yeah, like that zip lining too, man. I've done zip lining like in Vegas and stuff like that, but these places like the real deal zip lining, like you zip lining way up over trees and the whole nine. So I'm down. I'm down for the get down.
I zip line once. I don't think I'll do it again, man. I've seen too many videos. I don't even want to speak on it because I know you want to do it. But good luck.
What's up with you in the river, bro?
Hey, we've been out there. We've been out a couple times. Yeah, we've
a couple times.
Yeah, and my wife been out there. I think 3 or 4 times, but it ain't been no big deal because we didn't bring the grill this year, at least not yet. We may go again one more time, but it's been real chill. You know what I mean? Everybody in the family that usually goes, we now got kids now. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta go when we can find a babysitter. And I will say the grandparents have been stepping up. They've been stepping up for real.
Oh, it gets worse. So I didn't even share this with y'all. My mom went to the casino about 3 days ago and had a great night. So comes home and says, I want to go to Trader's World with the kids. So gave, I think, the 7-year-old 50 or 100, gave the freshman probably 100, and was like, let's go shopping. So they calling all day and like having just grandparent day, and kid them bought candy, a purse, and a rock. Like she just buying whatever she sees. So they was like that grandparent stuff. Enjoy that time when they get to do that, because that gives the parents a chance to reset, because life be life. So enjoy that. How old is he now? Is he about 6 weeks?
That is correct.
Damn.
Holding his head up. Nigga still got a little bobblehead, but his neck getting stronger.
Yeah.
What do you be doing these days, man?
Pooping. That's where I can't even count how many diapers we've been going through, man. Shout outs to the stash, because folks held us down. My diaper stash kind of looked like Kev's background of shoes. Literally just stacked up on the wall, and we running through them too.
Yeah.
Wow. Dizzle, what's the biggest story of the week, man?
Shit, man. Y'all seen it? The Blindside. Y'all seen the Blindside movie, correct?
Yeah.
One of my favorites.
Okay. One of my favorites growing up. Football movie about this underprivileged kid. what was he? He was homeless. I don't know what went on with his parents, but
Druggies.
okay. So parents not available, ends up getting what we thought adopted by this lovely white family. What we thought he was getting adopted, right? Sandra Bullock was looking good, had her Texas accent. I'm loving this movie. I'm like, yo. So they ended up getting him to go to like Ole Miss, great college career, ends up playing in the NFL. Sandra Bullock wins Oscars for the film. So the actual player named Michael Oher comes out just recently stating that he was never adopted. It was all a lie, and that he never made a dime from the Blindside movie, which was about his life. So I want to ask y'all, do they need to run him his bread, or is he ass out because he signed the documents to basically give over his rights?
I will say that the movie depicts him as being somewhat of mentally careless when it came to certain things. And he just kind of, I play football, I do this, I do that. But like, I think he has some responsibility in knowing what he was signing his name to. He has some responsibility in knowing that he was 18 and probably wasn't getting adopted legally, and this whole conservative ship thing and the rights of that. Like, that's just over time. He's 30 plus now. So anywhere in them 20s, he should have took a day to
look.
organize life. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like he has some responsibility there for sure. I don't feel like Sandra Bullock needs to be giving back anything, all that's going on. But like, as far as him being responsible for some of this, yes. Ultimately, if they knew they was running a play on him, they fucked up for that too. But he had to take some ownership in his life. You know what I'm saying?
I'm on the other side, bro. They need to run him his bread, bro. You got 2 high schoolers. They soon will be 18. We've all been 18 years old. We've all signed up for credit cards, student loans. Shoot, we do this every time our phone updates. Redefine print. No, you click. We just run through it and boom. All right, our phone is back working. Nah, man, they did him dirty, man. They knew exactly what they was doing. And that's why they waited till he was 18 to do it. Like, they didn't wait. They weren't doing it when he was 17 years old. They did it when he was, quote unquote, legally an adult. So like, he's legally signing over. Like, if you're not aware of what you're signing, they tell you it's one thing. Okay, fine. This family is taking me in. It's helped me out. Of course, they won't do me dirty. But ultimately, they did him dirty. And like you said in the movie, like, the depiction of him in the movie is not what the real situation is. He was already a Division I football recruit. Yeah, going to that school that they put him in, put him on a bigger platform to be recruited by bigger schools, no doubt about it. So it's not like they didn't do him any good, you know what I'm saying? It helped him out, but like, there is no Blindside story without him. Like, he's the story, not them, you know what I'm saying? Right. And it's typical for this country, you know what I'm saying? People to take advantage of, less fortunate people, take advantage of their situation and take their story and morph it into their own and make millions and millions of dollars off of it. I mean, the mom, she does speaking engagements and charges for them. The son, he works for the Ole Miss athletic department. I wonder why. The daughter is an influencer. Like, how can you be an influencer if you have no influence? Nobody would know who you were if it wasn't for Michael Oher. So everything evolves around him. They did him dirty, and that's typical of this country.
Yeah, man, it's crazy for the fact that they signed for the movie. They're giving royalties to the kids, but to not the star of the movie, not who the movie's about. So I think he's suing them and looking for just damages to his whatever was done to his mentals, but also run him some of that bread from the movie from some of the money that was made from the movie too. So he's looking for his fair share there, man. So best of luck to him, but shit, I don't know if he's gonna get it.
I don't know either, but like the crazy part is, like we see this thing go on with people that are related by blood. You know what I'm saying? When money comes into effect, people change, man. Unfortunately, you know, you're not always dealing with the same people. So, you know, I would be interested to find out, like, all right, man, like y'all said, was there running a play on him from the very jump? Like, oh man, we got a scheme in place, the long play,
right,
and everything like that, or is it just like, hey man, they genuinely were out to do good for him, and then this kind of just morphed into something else after, you know what I'm saying, they wrote the book, and then the rights got picked up for a movie, and then they got devious on them. So I'll be interested to find out what that.
I need to do some research to find out if other people that have had movies depicted about them got compensated. Because if that's a thing, that's, you know, then yeah, you know, definitely we screwed over regardless, but definitely got some leverage to get that bread back, you know. So.
And I think the movie, I ain't seen the movie in a while, but a clip pops up. They talk about boosters in the movie. Like there's an agent, or I don't know who the lady is, but she's talking to Michael Oher's character, saying like, "Yo, these people
came into the investigation and all that in the office."
Like they probably running the play. They probably taking advantage of you and shit. It happened in real life, so
that's crazy, right?
So yeah, hopefully
are imitating life.
Hopefully they run him his bread, man. Prayers to him.
Yeah. No doubt. Sports talk, man. We seeing a lot of dudes go into the Hall of Fame. Paul Gasol, Tony Parker, D Wade, Dirk, all inducted into the Hall of Fame, man. What y'all think about those speeches?
I definitely watched all 30 minutes of D Wade's speech. I thought that was really dope, how he laid out his final love letter to basketball. Those got to be emotional times for, you know, when you really thinking about basketball. Don't start at 18 for these guys. It starts at like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know what I'm saying? So they've been really doing this their life and really got the final stamp to hang it up. But I think D Wade killed it. Enjoyed his speech. I enjoyed the highlights of others, but I watched D Wade's whole 30-minute speech. Great class. A lot of these classes is getting sweeter and sweeter. Basketball is changing. So they
I don't know about next year's class. This year class
slander.
I don't know about next year.
You got my boy Jamal Crawford eligible, Vince Carter eligible. Noah.
Let's do it then. We'll get a thumbs up, thumbs down. So,
are we doing that? Okay.
Yeah, thumbs up, thumbs down. Go for it. Run them down, right. Killer.
Thumbs up, thumbs down. Jamal Crawford.
Yes.
Yeah. Let me pull up these stats, bro. Because what has he done?
Mr. Jamal 6 Man.
Crawford. Yeah, he was Mr. 6 Man a year a lot.
That's not is that Hall of Fame worthy? You're not even a starter. Why are you in the Hall of Fame? Has he won a chip? Nigga can't start, but so he ain't won a chip. He don't even start. Why is he? No. Thumbs down. Let's get that nigga out of there.
Vince Carter.
No.
Yeah, I agree.
No.
It's thumbs down for the rest.
All due respect.
Joakim Noah.
No.
Oh yeah.
No. 2 thumbs.
You know Joakim Noah is from the Bulls with the ponytail.
That's my wife's boo thing. She used to like watching him play.
So he won, if I'm not mistaken, did he win 2 college chips at Florida or just one?
Yeah.
He won 2
back to back.
Okay.
One against the Buckeyes, didn't he?
Unfortunately, yes.
I remember that. That was some bullshit.
So I do consider that, you know what I'm saying?
It's because this is the basketball Hall of Fame,
not the NBA
pro. Yeah. So is that a thumbs up or a thumbs down?
Nah, still thumbs down. Shout out to him for getting a chip.
Next up, Chauncey Billups.
Billups. Oh, you ain't no chance. Oh, man.
Great player.
Man.
Big shot Billups. Amazing player. Almost. Not a Hall of Famer.
Almost.
Oh man.
And these next two, they just throwing niggas in the mix for what? It's the same as them saying Lizzo ain't being considered for the Super Bowl. Like, nigga, we was never considering it. Get these niggas out of here. Shout outs to them.
So what do these two together? Sean Merriam and Amari Stoudemire. So both of them, huh?
Matrix, yes. Amari, no.
I'm gonna say what?
So
Matrix got a chip. Matrix got a chip, Dizzle, over your boy LeBron.
That nigga is known for having the ugliest jump shot, bro. That's what he going in the Hall of Fame for. That jump shot was horrendous.
But it went in.
Nah, man. I think it was you that said that the NBA Hall of Fame or Basketball Hall of Fame was the easiest Hall of Fame to get into.
It is 1,000,000%. 1,000,000%.
So let's raise the bar. These niggas, a 6-man.
You can't raise the bar now because there's other dudes in there that like are questionable that are in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
So you can't raise it now like, all right, this is the official cutoff. Like, I think there's other people out there that probably shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame, but you can't like say, all right, you guys are worse than these guys, so you guys can't get in. Like I would say two. I would say Jamal Crawford and Chauncey Billups. And if you twist my arm, I probably would go ahead and say Vince Carter. Obviously, McDonald's All-American, Final Four, I want to say twice with North Carolina, played, how many decades, probably. But, like, even though we say a lot of these dudes ain't Hall of Famers, chances are they're probably all getting it because that's how basketball works.
Yeah, man.
You make one All-Star game. Hey, man, why not? Come on down.
You in there.
Shout outs to him, man. But we gonna see.
So what would be your personal criteria for somebody making the Hall of Fame? 4-time champion.
You gotta start.
2 MVP.
you gotta start. You can't be. You know what I'm saying? Like, is Robert Ory in the Hall of Fame? Because he
not to my
big
knowledge.
Shot in all the biggest of games, and he done won 7 rings. Like, for a player to not win at any level, he was a great player, crazy handles, top handles, but you ain't even start, you ain't won nothing. I don't know what made him go be considered. Jamal Crawford averaged 14 points. Shout outs to him, great player, not a Hall of Famer though.
Man, I know it's some Jamal Crawford fans that listen to this podcast. And Jamal Crawford, if you like to come on, you can't make this a podcast to plead your case. You are always welcome. We'll send you the link.
Right.
Man, I'm just saying it's a little too easy. They lowering the bar, man. Joakim Noah, and granted, he won 2 college championships. I give him credit for that. And he was he Defensive Player of the Year? Or am I tripping? I know he was always in the mix.
Sure, he was always in the mix. Definitely defensive first team for sure. I know that. I'm not sure if he ever won Defensive Player of the Year.
Never won an NBA championship. I don't think he did anything with the FIBA or USA team. Like, all that shit matters. You got to have the accolades. The accolades matter when it comes to the Hall of Fame. And I don't think these folks got it.
Chauncey got a championship, MVP of the finals.
That's not enough, man. That's 1 year. Yeah, 1 good year.
They went to the finals again against the Spurs, lost in 7.
Let me pull up his stats, bro. Because I remember these niggas' careers, and not once was I'm like, yo, these are some Hall of Fame type dudes. I'm pulling up his stats real quick. He averaged 15 a game, man. Stop. No.
Different era. He was a traditional point guard.
Nah, bro. I'm not buying it.
No deal.
I'm not buying it. No.
Okay, so Draymond Green, like, he probably averaged like 8 points a game.
He has the accolades.
He was a part of a team, though. He's a part of a team. Potentially the best shooter of all time. Probably the best 2 shooters of all time on his team.
Okay, so we talk about the eye test. We know that they wouldn't have won none of those chips, or they would have been a lot less successful without Draymond. So he was the engine. He's what made that team do what they were able to do. He has the accolades. He has the international accolades. Like he was on the Team USA when they're doing these things.
You show up to a basketball court. You got first pick. You see Amari Stoudemire and you see Draymond Green. Who are you picking?
I'm picking Amari.
Exactly. Exactly. I'm not saying you're wrong. I believe Draymond Green obviously is a Hall of Famer. All I'm saying is it's also about situation. Like he got himself in a situation, and all credit to him, he balled his ass off. Like, you know, people forget, like when he was at Michigan State, he was a scorer. You know what I'm saying? And in the NBA, obviously, there's a million dudes that can score the ball. He found a new role for himself, and he perfected that role. And those guys around him elevated his game even more. So, shouts out to Draymond Green. He's a Hall of Famer, no doubt about it. But I'm just saying, like, hey man, if one-on-one, I'm gonna take Amari Stoudemire.
We gotta put some respect on the guy coming off the bench, man. That's still keeping the engine rolling, man.
Tell him.
That six man is important. It's important, and I think Crawford won like 2 or 3 of them things in his career. So,
Lou Will a Hall of Famer?
Yeah,
he's in the conversation for sure.
Y'all stressing me out. Y'all stressing me out.
So, okay. All right, Carmelo, is he a Hall of Famer?
Yes.
He ain't won no chips. He ain't
college.
Yes, sir.
And international. And he's topping the ranks and scoring. Like he had a Hall of Fame career without even winning a chip.
Kyrie Irving, is he a Hall of Famer?
Not right now. Not in my eyes.
Well, you know what? We can stop the conversation right there. You are consistent. Because I was gonna be like, "Are you kidding me?"
Right. One of my favorite players of all time.
You are consistent. I shall move on because his career is.
He had that one good year run, one good shot. You know what I'm saying? But that's been it.
Fair. Other news in the association: James Harden is out here calling MFs liars. You're a liar. Daryl Morey, the GM of the 76ers, who's, been James Harden's biggest fan and, signed him to big time contracts with the Rockets multiple times. He's over there in China, collecting a bag, I'm sure, at basketball camps, called Daryl Morey a liar and will never be a part of an organization that he's a part of. Thoughts?
You never want to burn bridges, man. Never want to burn bridges. I know he's probably frustrated, but just you never know. You might be 37, 38 trying to get that one more bag. And
I think he is like 37 right now.
Yeah, trying to get that bag. So
goodness.
I don't get the public slander, but kind of almost expect it with these new kids.
James Edward Harden Jr. is 33 years old. He'll be 34 at the end of the month.
So it's one of the last ones.
Yeah, you're right. You are correct. What was your thoughts, Dizzle?
I love it just for the entertainment factor. We got to keep the NBA entertaining in the off season. So shout outs to James Harden. We don't know if he's gonna show up in a fat suit, if he's gonna show up at all. I don't know how they're gonna trade him because it really ain't nobody. Don't nobody want him. The Clippers was messing with him for a little bit, didn't offer nothing good enough to get him. Houston really don't want him. They got their own thing going on. They gave Fred VanVleet the bag. Mm-hmm. I can't see where James Harden's gonna go. It's gonna be what,
China.
4 teams.
Just stay in China.
You know what? That would be dope. I will fuck with that. Like, switch it up. He still got a couple good years to go. If they're not fucking with you here, get a good year in China, run that money up. He wasn't about to win no chip here, no ways. Just get your money together.
Yeah.
For me, man, this screams a person that doesn't know who they are now. I believe Daryl Morey told him these things. This isn't the first time Daryl Morey has lied to a player. Won't be the last time, and he's not the only GM that's ever lied to any player or told the player whatever they wanted to hear to get them to do what they wanted them to do. He's upset because he basically opted into a 1-year contract for lesser money so they could sign PJ Tucker, and then they told him on the back end, we're gonna make you whole, we're gonna give you this contract, which is absolutely illegal in the NBA. You can't promise things to players. So the NBA is doing an investigation on that. So now basically Daryl Morey is reneging on what he told him that he was gonna do. But to be fair, Daryl Morey, even though I think he's whack, who's really gonna give James Harden a max contract after the way he's been playing basketball? Not just last year, but over the last 3 or 4 years. Is he worthy, quote unquote, of a max contract? I mean, we talking about, Jaylen Brown. Is he worthy of a max contract? And he's only 25 years old, so he's expected. He's not even in his prime yet. Obviously, James Harden has hit his prime and is on the other side of it. So you're not about to give him an additional max contract. So there's a lot going on there. It's dude, you got to understand where you are in your career, dude. You're going to have to take less money if you want to continue to play in the NBA. If you're simply about your bag, China is open for business.
And I just Googled, he only played 65 games last year.
That's a lot. That's a lot in today's NBA.
You're right. But that matters too. You got to be reliable. He ain't reliable no more.
That, and you got to play good basketball. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, after he had that 40-point outburst versus Celtics, MIA. Everybody blaming everything that went wrong on Embiid in Game 6 at the home closeout game. But, you got your point guard out here doing nothing.
Yeah, he was
doing absolutely nothing. I mean, that's not the first time that's happened. And then you go to Boston, and you were the Vic. You were the Vic of at least 40. So, I mean, I don't know, man. Where y'all think he gonna land?
Shanghai Sharks for the win. Nah, for real.
I don't see no one picking him up and giving him that bag, bro.
Shanghai Sharks, nigga.
For the win. Him and Dwight reunited.
Dwight out here, a 3-point specialist in China.
Yeah. They can get them a chip over there, raise their Hall of Fame chances,
Might as well. That's the best play.
Yeah, because I mean, he's obviously very concerned about his bag. He wants to get paid. It's funny enough, I was watching this documentary yesterday on the G League, with Scoot. As a whole, but the shoot, Denzel Valentine, that used to play for the Bulls, guys trying to get their way back into the league. You really gotta love basketball to play in the G League, bro. They be staying at the Ramada Inn, they be man. I don't know a whole bunch about the minor league system in baseball, but man, it can't be much better than what these dudes in the G League is going through, man. Because not every team is like the Ignite. The Ignite, their home bases in Las Vegas. They got teams in Portland, Maine, or Maine, Portland, whatever the hell it is. In Fort Wayne, Indiana. It's these are some outposts that you really gotta love basketball to be playing in. They had this one guy who was playing for the Fort Wayne Mad Ants. He's averaging 33 points a game, but he's 29 years old. It's he's kind of too old to try to be making it to the NBA. And he's like, no, man, I'm making it to the league or whatever. And he turned down 5 times as much money for a contract overseas to play in the G League. I don't love anything that much.
Because it's basketball. If you love basketball, nigga.
Do you love basketball? You want to play in the NBA? You can go overseas and make that bag, come back. A lot of that stuff I heard is non-tax because it's overseas money and everything like that. So, hey, man, after watching that doc, unless you one of these young kids like a Scoot, like a Green that's playing for the Ignite, that's basically a one-way ticket to the NBA, drafted in the first round, ain't no way, Jack. Ain't no way. Like, especially like a dude like Denzel Valentine, who was a first round pick, has played in the NBA, had some good moments in the NBA, and now you playing for the backyard crawfish. Ain't no way, bro.
Yeah.
Ain't no way. I'm in China, Shanghai. I'm in Australia. I'm living it up over there, becoming the Jordan over there. Ain't no way.
Y'all one-liner's been a 10 for 10 this week.
Well, I've been off for like a month, so. Other big news, man. Uncle Shannen Sharpe is joining Stephen A in the First Take team. What's your thoughts?
I think this could be something that'd be worth, it's gonna definitely produce some memes because we already know what Shay bring, and then we know what Stephen A brings. So them two together, I can see them colliding and having some good combos. But I think it's okay. I think it's cool.
Yeah, I think we all saw.
I've outgrown that world, but I think it's cool. Like sports talk and all that, just day in, day out, 3 hours, it just be a lot.
They'll definitely be good for like the clips, the social media clips. They're gonna have some good back and forth going, right in time for football season. But yeah, we saw this coming. I feel like with all the layoffs, and then at the same time Shannen leaving Fox Sports. So yeah, it's a good pickup. I'm glad he's found him a spot, and I'm gonna be tuned in. I'm gonna definitely watch.
Yeah, they're looking to replace, last year, the last 2 years, they had Michael Irvin on Mondays and Tuesdays, and then Michael Irvin had, that situation where he was accused of, touching somebody or whatever. So like they had to move on from that situation. So they're looking to fill that spot and you replace one Hall of Famer with another Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, we know how entertaining Uncle Shay is. Stephen A. Actually, his podcast is pretty dope. He doesn't just simply talk everything that's going on in sports. He kind of does what we do. We talk about everything that's going on around the world and everything like that. Gives more Stephen A.'s personality. So I'm here for 1,000,000%. It's gonna be hilarious. It's gonna be a good time. Probably some yak on that stage on ESPN. So you know what I'm saying? And First Take has always been number one, and they probably gonna continue to be number one. It's about to get real entertaining come NFL season.
Yeah.
So I saw one of the clips, and I listened to the pod, man. Where are we at with the top 50? I saw Killer, go with Jay-Z heavy. Is it your turn, Dizzle? What's going on? What did we decide?
So at least for this round of nominations, we should let the fans decide. We've been getting a lot of feedback. Niggas been hating. Some people been like, okay, it's a pretty good list. So I would say let's let the fans decide. If you want to bring two to the table, I can also bring 2 to the table. We're gonna put it out there, let them vote on it, see if it should.
Did we ever find the list of songs that were still available?
So no, yes and no. we have a
Not
list.
Too easy, eh?
We have a list of songs that have been selected out of the 100, but we have not gone through that pile of was they thumbs down and nixed. So life been lifing.
Indeed. Indeed. Well, y'all just keep me updated because I have no clue.
At this point, just pick 2, and then we just...
Well, in that case, nigga, bling is on the list.
The fans already voted that is not a top 50, man. The fans said not a chance. When you started rapping the verse, I think that's what killed it. Is you started rapping the verse, and we waited wait a second. Yeah. And what that nigga say? That's funny.
Oh man, that is hilarious, man. So quick hitters before we slide up out of here, man. Drake adds Sexy Red to It Was All a Blur tour with him and 21 Savage. Just a little note. He's gonna be in Columbus on October 9th. If you want to win tickets to that, you can text Drake to 914-1029.
Dope. I think that's a good addition. She on fire right now. I fuck with Sexy Red, but them tickets.
October 9th?
Yep, I think it's a Monday.
Yeah, it's a Monday. Yeah,
Columbus Day. That's Columbus Day Monday. Yeah.
Who?
Indigenous People Day.
There you go. There you go. The only Christopher we acknowledge is Wallace, B.I.G. But yeah, man, that shouts out to her, man. She's out here, you know, it's ratchet as ever, but hey, man.
Somebody got to do it.
Exactly. Somebody loving it. Somebody
Right.
loving it. So, yeah, enjoy that. Gotta say, shouts out to Lil Rel. This is strictly for Dizzle and Alex Hibbert.
Oh,
They've
yeah.
been added to the cast of Good Burger 2.
Who I know Lil Rel. Who is Alex Hibbert? Are y'all familiar with their
Yeah,
work?
he stars in The Shy. He's one of the teenagers in The Shy. What else has he been in? He was in the very end of the first Black Panther movie.
Okay.
I'm trying to think some of the other stuff he's been in, but he's been in a couple movies though. Yeah, young dude definitely doing his thing.
Moonlight, Black Panther.
Okay.
He was like a little kid or something in there. I'm just going through some of the lists, but yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely one of my all-time favorite movies growing up, Good Burger. So I'm glad to see that they're at least still they said they was making a sequel. So I'm glad to hear news about the sequel, because sometimes you hear about it and then they just never bring it back up and it gets nixed. And I know we in the writer's strike right now, so shit is moving slow motion. But yeah, Lil Rel's hilarious. Hopefully they can do it some justice.
No doubt. Yeah. Also RIP the Ron Cephas Jones. You know, he starred in This Is Us. Most people know him from that, but I know him as Uncle Ice from Paid in Full, man. Passed away yesterday, man. So RIP to him. And the biggest news for me in the quick hitters, man, Apple is about to pay out $500 million to people whose iPhone slowed down with them raggedy ass updates. Where's my check?
Yeah, if you've been a part of Apple since the beginning, you need a check, because I've had every one. You know what I'm saying? So I need a check. Where's my check?
Okay, so would you rather get a check or would you rather them zero out your bill for an entire year?
Bill, because I got fucking 6 lines.
6 lines?
Teenagers, iPads, me and the wife. It adds up quickly.
Man. Damn.
It's bad out here.
Yeah, I'll take a free bill.
Bill be like ACA or the DPNL shit.
Yeah, if they give me a check, I'm gonna end up getting a seafood boil. So give me the free bill.
Zero out my bill and we can call it square, bro. I'll be good with that, man.
How are they gonna find out who gets what? Because I'm certain 500 million. That sounds like a lot, but how many iPhones?
Ain't a lot of iPhones when they probably sell that first weekend.
Yeah, man. You divide that number by how many iPhones, everybody probably getting 12 cents.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's I was a part of that class action lawsuit at Abercrombie and Fitch way back in the day, and they sent me a check to my mama house for like $3.
So what happened? Like, why you get a check?
So they just basically black employees only doing stocking, like in the back, not being able to work the floor, only working overnights, you know, and everything like that. So yeah, like, hey, yeah, your schedule is from 10 to 2 in the morning. Like, oh, yeah, why can't I work from when the mall is open? You know, this is what we have available. But they have all the white boys and white girls walking around with their shirts off and everything like that.
Right.
Got you.
All the niggas out there stocking shelves. Basically. Whatever that number was divided by 1 million, you get $3. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, Abercrombie. Thanks. Well, shit, man. Oh, before we go, so what's the fantasy football team, man? What's it looking like, Dizzle? I know you did it live on the pod, man.
The first half was solid.
Run down the squad.
I'm all right. I'm still trying to trade Aaron Rodgers. I end up getting 3 quarterbacks by mistake, but I got Josh Allen. I got Damian Pierce from the Houston Texans. He's a running back. And then I got AJ Dillon, running back for the Packers. Tyreek Hill. and I think his name is Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's a wide receiver for the Lions. Yep, I think he's solid because I've seen the name. Evan Ingram, tight end for the Jaguars. Deebo Samuel, receiver for the 49ers. Got the Bengals defense, and then Dicker for the kicker. My bench, I got Trevor Lawrence, which I want to keep as my backup QB, and I'm trying to trade Aaron Rodgers, but nobody want him.
Wow.
I got Njoku, backup tight end, another tight end, Everett, and a couple other folks rounding out my bench.
I see you ain't watching Hard Knocks because you would be trying to trade Aaron Rodgers if you was watching Hard Knocks. The Jets gonna be nice this year.
See, I got Josh Allen, and then I feel like Trevor Lawrence is a good backup. I would want to upgrade my running back, so I'm willing to give up Aaron Rodgers if I can get a good running back.
I'm sad to report that my big league dismantled this week. So the league
what happened?
The commission got tired of commission. He's been doing this 15 years, and he was the commissioner that was
so has our commissioner.
Yeah, like every Tuesday he would get up at like 6 a.m. and write like a recap of the week and use DJ Killer Kev, Bucket Hats and Tats defeated, and write up a little story about each game. I mean, he was like dedicated. Like that was my big league that I was paying $150 to get into each year. So I'm kind of happy I don't gotta do that this year, and I can just focus on my sports bets and DraftKings and not have to do the ESPN Yahoo thing too. So yeah. I'm actually kind of excited not to have the fantasy football weight on me this year because I finally said no to people, and I've never done that.
So you're not in any leagues?
As of right now, I'm not in any. I got an offer to be in a dynasty league next year that I might consider, where you keep your team each year and just draft a rookie. So I'm never done that. I'm considering that, but I think I'm done with the regular fantasy football. I mean, fantasy football, yeah.
So I put a couple dollars in my FanDuel account. I've made some early bets. I it's not gonna pay me out well because I made a crazy ass parlay. So basically, I picked every winner from the division, made that a parlay in the AFC, and did the same thing in the NFC. I don't remember who the hell I picked, but hopefully, No, I did not pick them. I did not.
Haters gonna hate.
I did not pick them.
Haters gonna hate.
So I made those. Some of those paying out like $550 off a $5 bet. Fingers crossed. I told myself like, all right, this is how much that I'm willing to bet the entire football season, and I'm not adding $1. And obviously, I'm not doing any NBA bets because I didn't win anything last year. So I made money on the NFL. I got my money in my account, and that's it. Once I'm out, I'm out.
I got a friend that has transitioned out of where I'm in the daily. I want to bet on something every day. He's transitioned into I'm cool with taking $500 and spread that out with some future bets, and that be my bets for like
about 800
for the year. So he'll pick a baseball, he'll pick a hockey, he'll pick some whatever, and randomly in April, he done got a $5,000 win, you know what I'm saying? Because so-and-so done won the Masters or whatever, So he does those future bets, but he does it pretty well. So he doesn't mind the slow play. I could never. I need to see my shit tonight.
Yeah, I did my futures. Now I'm gonna do my in-season bet. I'm basically gonna bet anywhere between $5 to $7 a week.
Yeah,
and see what happens.
Yeah,
I'm gonna limit on the parlays because those are very hard to hit. But
I had a heartbreaker this week. Your damn Indians, they got me. They got me bad, man. They got me bad.
Season
over.
over.
Guardians.
Yeah, Guardians, baby.
Excuse me. I'm 41.
Guardians, right?
Yeah, I'm not losing as much money as I did last year or this most recent season. Because I feel like every week I was throwing $25, $50 in there, losing it real quick. Yeah, and then they got the feature that shows you all of your transactions, and I just seeing a whole bunch of minuses, a whole bunch of like depositing money in there, not really getting no cash out. I'm like, golly, I gotta chill. I ended up putting the little alert, like or a limit. I put a limit on my shit, and then I tried to take it off, and it wouldn't let me take it off for about a week or two. And was like, if you have any problems with gambling, call this number now.
1-800-GAMBLER, dog.
Let me back in.
Right. Wouldn't let me back in for nothing.
Well, there it is. Another episode of You Can't Make This Up podcast. Kev Nash.
DJ Killer Kev.
Hey, Dizzle.
We out till next week.
Peace.